Well, guys, it's time for another trailer. We got the Jin Kazama Tekken 8 trailer right here. So they are following what I thought they were gonna do, and that's release a trailer a week-ish until Evo Japan comes out, so that, you know, people trying the game out there will have kind of an idea of what they're gonna be playing with. And also, because it's hype. So let's get right into it, you know. Kind of react to it. I haven't watched it that many times yet, but I've picked up on a few things already. The main one being Jin is very, very different. Like, first off, I love the new costume. It looks really good. I like that they moved away from just adding coats to everyone in Tekken 7. Coats or chains, right? But don't worry, he is gonna be edgy. So it starts off with like a Dragunov down 2, maybe Devil Jin's down 2. New follow-up to Hell Sweep, 2-4, not wall splatting. He starts flying all over the place. So now I'm gonna play this back in slow-mo in a second, but I mean, you can already tell this is a very different looking character. Look at this! New move from Zen. And then he just has Legend Kick now, I guess. Okay, so he's got a parry as well. Now, there you go. That's a new tailspin. They changed the properties on Zen 1-3, which I'm a big fan of. And now we get to see his rage out. I mean, we kind of already saw it, but and as you can see, it's quite a fast rage out, so, you know, I like that. Shortening the animations really does help. Like, I've done plenty of rounds where people just don't want to do the rage out because it just takes too long. So there you go. I'm glad they improved that much. Alright, so like I said, let's go for the slow-mo and do dissection bit by bit. Alright, so first move we see him do is kind of a down 2. Right, which is, it looks like Dragunov's down 2, maybe Devil Jin's down back 2. We don't know, but that's a good low crushing with the hand like that. Depends on the frame advantage. It could be quite good. We see him press with the while standing 4 there, you know, typical Dragunov strats. Then power crush, but now it doesn't wall splat anymore. It just goes straight into an animation, like so. Now, wall splatting power crushes can be quite annoying, so I kind of like that change. It looks quite cinematic. Depends all on damage values to know if something's balanced or not, but we just get to see a nice straight up power crush. Then look, another sidestep. Alright, they listen to the feedback. We want to see sidesteps in the trailer. They said it plenty of times. So new move into wave, right? So another move that's cancelable in crouch dash. We saw that in the Kazuya trailer. He did 3-1 into something. Now we get to see, I'll just say this is back 2 like Devil Jin's back 2, but we don't know, right? And every time I say back 1 or back 2, I get the arms wrong anyway. But then moves into crouch dash, so straight into the Hell Sweep mix-up. Don't know if that's interruptible or not. I feel like it probably is. But new follow-up after the Hell Sweep. Now, does that mean that you don't get a launch on Hell Sweep? Who knows? But if you look at the position right there, he is in face up, head towards. When you're in this position, currently in Tekken 7, getting up is very difficult because if you hold back, you cannot block, right? So this is an awkward situation, might actually be worth doing off of the Hell Sweep. We will find out. And we get to see something very important that Daniel Amado is going to love. 2-4 didn't wall splat there, didn't knock down. Now, it did ballerina spin, right? As you can see there, ballerina spin. Those do wall splat when you're very close to the wall right now. Kind of inconsistent, but we'll see how it works in Tekken 8. But yeah, no knockdown, that is pretty huge. But into Zen, tries to down jab, but now they have an option that beats down jab. Currently, the only option that beats down jab, I think, from Zen is 2, the move where he sidesteps, but that's not very good because it's quite minus and punishable. But now I guess he just jumps into the air and does a dive kick. And yeah, that's That's new. That's very new. Very, you know, they're moving towards the unrealistic side of of things when it comes to the move lists. And personally, I'm all for it. I know that people aren't always a fan of that. That's my personal preference, so I think I'm gonna like Tekken 8, but we will see. Gets the electric, new move. 1-2 into, that looks like a rising uppercut. He also like does a backflip in the middle. Yeah, I think that is a punch. So right now after 1-2 he has the mid-axe kick or the horizontal, I guess he just swings his leg across, which tail spins. But now they need a new tail spin, since now you don't send them away, you have to send them upwards. Now this is quite a fancy move to do that, but right now you have options on 1-2-4, 1-2-3, right? When they do 1-2-3, it's actually interruptible, and for some characters, steppable. And for 1-2-4, you can only duck. So it's kind of a two-way mix-up situation. You can just hold block and be fine. This, my feeling is that this will be a third option, where you can neither step nor interrupt nor duck, but I think it'll be unsafe on block. That's my prediction for that move. And then Zen 1, 2, I guess Zen 1+2? It kind of looks like Devil Jin's back 1-2, right? Instead of just his regular Zen 1-2. So that's probably just a change in animation. I don't know if that will impact things a lot, but no, I like it. I like it. It looks good. Then we see 1+2 being a heat engager. We saw that in the trailer before. Gives him heat. Then that will be his heat smash. Now, I will play that for you again. Not a very Tekken-like move, but it looks sick as hell. You can't say it doesn't. So boom, 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 jumps in the air. But look at the way he's falling, right? The way he's spinning back down. That's what happens when you get hit by Bob's Crouch Dash 2 right now. The big Shoryuken where you spin about. Moves that launch you like this in the air are usually launchers. Now, we don't see that in the trailer, right? There's no combo after it. Now, I'm just saying, but by the way he falls, this huge move could very well be a launcher. Again, it's all about damage values. If that whole string does like, I don't know, 30, 40 damage, then maybe it's okay. That still seems like a lot, but it is with heat, so it's not like you can do that all the time. And if it's not a launcher, that's probably going to just do a lot of damage. Now, we get to see that new move again. So he does a forward 4 Zen into a straight tailspin, right? Just goes right into it. Then he does his heat burst, right? That's a generic tool. Every character's got one. Gives you heat mid-combo, right? And 3-1 into... yeah, 3-1 into Zen 3, right? It kind of looks like Legend Kick now. Maybe it's more of a combo ender than it was. Right now, it's more like a filler that you can only use after electric. It's not a very useful tool. You can use it for the plus frames. Not a very useful move, so it's not great. Now this is, I feel like he had that move before. Now this kick into punch that he does right there, right? Kick, punch. I don't... Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe my memory's playing tricks on me. But that looks like a move I've seen before. I don't think Jin has that in Tekken 7. I don't know if it's on another character. I don't know if it was in previous Tekkens. But I've definitely seen this before. That's another heat engager. And we see again, like in the Kazuya trailer, the opponent pressing after the heat engager. Now, same thing happened in the Kazuya trailer. It was Jin getting hit and he pressed and he got parried. Now, if we're gonna go full speculation mode, it might say that if you press within heat, there's an auto parry during the dash. I would hope not. I sincerely hope that's not the case. But if it's what I saw from the Kazuya trailer, which just means that you can press into the dash, and that's why he's pressing, maybe it's a good thing that you can press. maybe there's an auto parry, so it's a terrible thing. I'm gonna go with it's a good thing that you can press and the parry isn't automatic. That's my guess. Then we get to see him, I guess, doing Mishima crouch dash 1, just the uppercut for the tailspin. Kazuya did that too, except Kazuya used to have that move. Now, Jin did not have a crouch. Wait, blue sparks? Let me see that again. Let me see that again. Did I just see an Omen Thunder God Fist from Jin? Oh yeah, I know what's happening. When he does this, he has Omen stance. For those of you who didn't play Tekken Tag 2, you could do this move, right? Input a secret command and have access to Jin's old moveset from Tekken 3, which is just Devil Jin's moveset. He could like do the Mishima Electric instead of the hook. He could do the Thunder God Fist. He could do a regular laser scraper like Devil Jin. Has access to normal Hell Sweep. So if they gave him Omen stance back, that is... I mean, it was never really useful, but if there's a parry in it now, maybe there's a reason to use it. An Omen Thunder God Fist from Jin, that's sick. Now, that little spin he does even though he gets hit on the ground, that's a bit weird. But, hey, that's just combo fitter, so it's fine. So now we see he's in heat right now, and FF2 becomes a launcher. Like, just has a very good dashing mid attack, which is FF2, like this, the mid punch. If he's in heat, it becomes a launcher, right? It will spend some heat energy, right? And you just get a full combo. We see Laser Scraper with the down forward 1 extension being a tailspin there. I mean, that's just, you know, new combo fitters. And Zen 1 free becoming the same animation as his current Power Crush. I'm a big fan of this because Zen 1 free always looked very weird to me. It looks like they improved the animation a little bit. Yeah, Zen 1 free always looked like a move that they added, like, just for utility. Like, it did, for me, it didn't look good. It looked very, like, ugly, but very useful, you know? They just couldn't figure out how to give him a useful tool and make it look good. But now that they've repurposed it, I kind of like what they're doing with it now. You get to see the electric is just a straight up tailspin, like it is right now. So you can't, you know, tailspin again after the electric. And then we just get to see his rage out again. So yeah, a lot to unpack. Jin is looking extremely different than he used to. And I mean, I like it. I like it. I was a fan of Jin before Tekken 7. I don't know what it is about Jin in Tekken 7, but it just never appealed to me that much. You know, I played him a little bit, got him to TGP and all that, but he's looking mighty different, and personally, I'm all for it. I don't know if everyone's going to be a fan of all the new flashy moves and less realistic moveset, less emphasis on karate. I know a lot of people play Jin just because of that. And yeah, it's all down to personal preference, so I guess just let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And yeah, Jin's looking pretty sick, and I can't wait for the King trailer. See ya.